Alrighty, my friends, we're going to talk about this just beautifully crafted mockery of Douglas Murray, a complete, utter piece of garbage of a human being. Um, I want to bring up 2 points in this video. The first one we're going to watch real quick. This video, Breaking Points, brought this video up, and they talk about something very important after this Joe Rogan clip. But I want to talk about something that Douglas Murray brought up to the debate, and I'm sure you guys have already probably listened to the debate or know of it. It was Dave Smith and Douglas Murray on the Joe Rogan Experience. Um, First of all, Dave Smith destroyed Douglas Murray. And the funny thing is, it wasn't even Dave Smith dominating Douglas Murray. It was Douglas Murray digging his own grave. Let's just watch this clip and then we're going to talk about it.
Have you been there?
Right, that's a good point.
You haven't been?
By the way, how is he in all these wars? Can I just go to wars? By the way, how are you allowed to just go to wars? Is
you
that the way
haven't, you should at least
Can you
have
just
the
go to war?
courtesy of going
Can I
there.
just go to wars, or do I have to come back and say what people want me to say about the wars?
Bingo.
Can I go to the wars and have my own opinions, or do I have to have the opinions?
Not if you want to go back.
That's
Exactly.
right. That's right. It's very interesting, this war tourism. How do I get on this war tourism?
Yeah.
I'd like to go to the Ukraine.
Well,
I
you
want to
should
go.
go.
I want to go. I
You
want to
should
go to
go.
all this war tourism.
Do you have any awards that they can melt down and make bullets out of?
Joe, think about this. Do I seem like a guy that has a lot of awards?
Didn't you get one of those YouTube plaques when you hit 100,000?
I don't even know where they send it. I don't know where they're sending those YouTube plaques.
We've got a few of those.
But I like this idea
We'll
of
give you
war
one of ours.
tourism.
You can
I like
send
the
them.
idea of going to a war and then coming back having a very black and white view.
Yes, I've
Yes.
been there.
I get it, and I know, and interesting. Okay, I like that. I like that. I
Well,
love
it's-
that.
You feel better than the other people.
Well,
because
of
you
course,
say you've
there's a
been
lot
there.
of people. It gets very murky. Most people I know that have been to war have a very murky, complex view of things. But it is good to go to a war and then come back and be as sure as you were before you came.
And you don't have to go for very long.
No, you go for an hour.
Couple hours.
It's a lunch.
yeah.
It's lunch on
Put
the
on
front
a
line.
flak jacket that says press.
Oof, that's rough there, Ryan. For Douglas, if for anybody who doesn't get the photo reference, let's put that one on the screen. Our producer Griffin's been dying to show everybody this photo for quite some time now. This is the chair where Sinwar, what was killed by an Israeli drone, and as you can see, Douglas there on an IDF-sponsored tour with his big press flak jacket, not really in danger because again he's on a IDF military-sponsored thing. Tim.
All right, we'll end it there. I mean, it pisses me off so much to see this picture because he thinks in this picture he looks so badass. He's in a war zone, guys. He just came after they absolutely slaughtered unjustly Sinwar, and he was there. He saw it all. So you know what? You're right. That just makes him an expert on this whole conflict. He's been there. He's walking on the dead children under his feet. So he knows, guys. He knows everything. He would never. Let me make something clear. Let me make something very clear. Douglas Murray is a puppet for Israel. Full stop. End of story. That, my friends, is the only reason why he gets to have a bulletproof vest that says press alongside of it. That is the only reason. Would they let me go and put a press bulletproof vest on because they know what I would say when I come back? Would they let Dave Smith do the same? Would they let would they let Joe Rogan do the same? Finkelstein do the same? We know this. We know the question. We know the answer to the question. I am so sick of when he brings up, well, you're not an expert in this conflict, so you're not allowed to talk about it. And you're not allowed to go on platforms like Joe Rogan and other major platforms and talk about it. Okay, well, let's see Douglas Murray's credentials about talking on it. Maybe he has a PhD in history, or maybe he served in the IDF. Nope, none of those are true. The only thing he has to his name is an English degree. Let me say that again for the people in the back. He has an English degree. But because Dave Smith is a comedian, you can't talk about it. You're unable to talk about it. You're an anti-Semite about criticizing his own people. Dave Smith is a Jewish person. I am so happy that they had this debate because I guarantee you, people in the middle just saw exactly who not only Douglas Murray is, but the Israeli state is, the Israeli government is. They lie. They're going to steal the land. They have taken and cut off all water from like day one of the conflict. I don't know what else to say. It pisses me off. And I will say, nobody's going to watch this video, but everybody should be talking about this conflict. We are seeing the images imprinted on our brains when we see a child without an arm or a child blown to bits or a child who doesn't have legs anymore and a grieving mother. We see those things and we should be able to talk about it. The photos don't lie. So that's all I got today.